Yo, what's going on, man? What's going on? Hey, getting near the holidays, and you know what that means. Got to get all your Christmas presents ready? Yeah, you know it, buddy. Any rate, hey, let's get ourselves a cold one. Looks like we're a little stocked. You might remember the Samuel Adams. We tried that last time. And the Troegs, we're saving that for a special occasion. Woohoo! Grand Cru, baby. Grand Cru. So, any rate, hey, we got a lot of high life here. And it looks like too many hanging off the door here. Maybe we're going to have to help that situation. So let's grab one of those. All right. All right. So we got the old twist top. Let's get that baby open. Now, how do we do this? Well, let's try this. Use the coffee maker. Stay there. You stay there. Ooh, still got it. Still strong enough to twist that baby off, but I guess you should be able to because they're not that hard. Oh, man. Down goes. We got phone down, phone down. All right. Let's put that right over here. We got a little bit of cheesecake action going on here. That's what I'm saying. So, I don't know about you, but this is what I do, right? So that's per cake. And then I'm going to do 2 cakes. So I'm going to double that. So we got our 4 packages of cream cheese. We got our 4/3 of sugar, which is 1 1/3. And our 4 eggs. And then we got some lemon juice and vanilla we're going to put in there. Not very much at all, right? But yeah, we're going to mix this up. So I already prepped everything, got it all ready and in place. Got the oven preheated to 325. You can tell because it clicks. Got the old school gas oven. Love gas oven and gas stove, right? Get all your ingredients ready up front, ready to go, so that you don't have any issues. You shouldn't be looking for stuff. You should already have your stuff ready to go, right? So at any rate, I took this, not in this bowl, but in the porcelain bowl, stuck it in the microwave. Looks like we got some dishes to do. But I stuck it in the microwave for like 10 seconds at a time. Took quite a few times, but I got it nice and soft, right? So we're good. It's nice and soft. We're going to mix it up. So like I said, I double it because I'm making 2. And I'm not just making 2. I'm making 2 in these Keebler's Ready Crust extra serving size ones. So they're a little bit bigger than your average pie. I get no kickback here from Keebler or Philadelphia cream cheese, but I'm going to tell you, I like to use Keebler Ready Crust, the 10-inch for the 2 extra servings. It's just a bigger pie. And then I use the Philadelphia cream cheese. If you could find it on sale, great for you. Otherwise, you got to spend the money because, I mean, if you're just making a bagel or something, it's not that big a deal. In my opinion, you're eating a bagel or just putting some crackers, some cheese on them. It's not that big a deal. But if you're making a cheesecake, I prefer to use Philadelphia cream cheese. Just going the extra mile. Get yourself some nice sugar. Doesn't have to be expensive stuff, but make sure it's nice and fine. No chunks in it. And then eggs. Again, no big deal. Just make sure you're getting decent eggs. Don't have to be like super brand name or anything, but yeah. And then you got your lemon juice. Pretty much any lemon juice will do, and vanilla. I think I used to use the McCormick's, but I don't have any vanilla right now, and this is what somebody had in the cabinet, so that's what we're going to use. So we get in here with the mixer, we start mixing it up. I would start slow, because otherwise it's going to be all over the place. Try and set this where I don't have to mess with it, and you can see what I'm doing. Hope that's good. I'll move it a little closer just in case. I think you can see it. So this is the mixer's got a variable speed on it. I'm going to start off slow. Right? Yep, we're going good. Gonna start off slow. You don't need to really whip this until it's fluffing like crazy. We'll just say make sure it's all nice and soft and smooth, right? That's looking pretty good. I think I'm about ready to add the egg. So now we're going to crack our eggs. Just put them in there nice and gently. Try not to get your shell in there. If you feel like you're going to have a problem with the shell, you might want to do it into a bowl first. But I'm pretty confident I'm not getting any shell in there. Not going to be giving anybody any crunchy cheesecake, right? Yeah. So there we go. It's all going in there nice and smooth. And I usually like to clean as I go when I'm doing this, but since I'm showing you, I'm just kind of making a mess that I'll have to clean up afterwards. But yeah, let's put this on low again. Break one egg at a time. And just kind of mix it in. Let's get this valuable out of the way. Like I said, we're not going crazy. You ain't got to go for high speed or anything like that. We just want to make sure that we get a nice mix of everything, nice and smooth. Looking pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and put the sugar in. Well, actually, I take that back. I'm going to go ahead and put the vanilla. Now you're only going to need a teaspoon of this, so don't get crazy. This is just adding the vanilla taste to your cheesecake. Doesn't have to be a lot. You don't want a lot, right? So 1 teaspoon, but I'm making 2 cakes, so I'm going to basically go with 2 teaspoons. Okay. Here's 2. All right. And then we could probably just go ahead and put the lemon in at the same time. That's going to be a tablespoon, right? So this is the one thing I did forget to break out, the tablespoon measures, but I could just use the regular tabletop measurements. Your lemon, like I said, you don't want to go crazy, but you're going to have a tablespoon for each cake you're making. That's 1. That's 2. And you could see a little bit extra in there, but nothing crazy. We're good to go. Let's throw those in the sink. Let's mix this up. You may have noticed I like to use a stainless bowl, right? That's just my personal preference. I like the stainless bowl. Nice and clean, no contaminants. Also, you're not grinding on any plastic or anything. All right, so I think it's time for a little Miller High Life break. The champagne of beers. Nice. All right, so now we got that, I think it's time for some sugar. Let's get that in there. We're going to put it in nice and slow. Like I said before, this is not a race. We want it to be smooth, if nothing else. If nothing else, we're going to have a nice, smooth, creamy cheesecake. All right? It's looking pretty good. I think we're just about done. Starting to get some bubbles. We don't want too much of that, right? We don't want too much bubbling. That's why we're not going for high speed. Because anywhere you got bubbles are troubles. You're going to have air pockets in your cheesecake. And, I mean, could be just personal opinion. I think it's still going to taste the same, but I don't want bubbles in my cheesecake. All right. So we're good to go. It's nice and smooth. I think we're ready for the pour. Yeah. All right. Let's pour it into our cheesecakes. So this is going to be just take your time. Pour it in there. You could probably just dump it in. I just like to kind of spread it around and pour it in slowly. And then I've made like exactly enough for 2 of these in these size crust. So I like to do a little bit in one and then do a little bit in the other. And then figure out how I'm going to finish off so that they both get the same amount. Because it will rise a little. I just want to try and make them the same. Let's take a look. What do we think? Every time I do this, I feel like there's not enough batter. If that's what you want to call it. But I think it's going to be fine after it rises a little. So I'm going to take this to it, make sure I get the rest. All right, so this is the part where you could probably let your little kid or something get some out of the bowl, but I pretty much cleaned it up. There's not much left in the bowl, so we're going to pop these in the oven, and we're going to give them about, I don't know, We'll give it 30 minutes and then check it. It's probably going to take closer to 40, but I don't want it to go too long. So we'll do that. So let's open it up. Remember, safety first. Safety first. Get your little oven mitt on. Hello, my name's Oven Mitt. All right. Open it up. Let's turn the light on. Get this out here. They say you should put it on a baking pan or a sheet. Been a while since I did this. I'm not sure they both fit on that. Let's find out. Okay, that wasn't going to work. Not sure if I used 2 pans on different levels last time, but I'd rather have them both on the same level. Last time I was making a lot of pies for a lot of people, so this time it's just for the family. Should be good. They're both on the same rack. I don't think we really need the pan. Let's go. There they are. See you in a little bit. So I like to make sure that we're back up to temp before I actually start the timer. I think we're at the click is at 250, so we'll wait. Give it a minute. Should get back up to 325 pretty quickly. All right. $275. Click, click, click. Okay, we're at 325. Let's start the timer. Bam. So 30 minutes from now, we'll be taking them out. See you then. All right. They're done. Reached our 30 minutes. And we're looking pretty good. See, they got the little jiggle to them and they look nice and firm. All right, so let's pull them out, stick them in the fridge. Actually, we're going to pull them out and just let them cool in a safe place where no dirt or anything can get on top of them. And then once they cool down, then we'll take these covers that I cleaned the inside of because that was the outside when they were in the store. Clean the outside, inside. I cleaned the inside, which was the outside on the store. So when we put these on, they'll be nice and clean. But I'm not going to put these on until it cools off. Right? So after it cools off, I'll put this on. I'll fold the sides down, and then I'll stick it in the refrigerator at least overnight. A lot of directions say 4 hours, but you know, I like at least overnight. Make it nice and firm. If you let them sit in there like a couple days to a week, in my opinion, even better because it gets nice and firm. And when you cut it, you'll get one slice instead of ruining the one next to it. Right? Okay. So there you have it. We got them on the table, cooling off. I like to put a towel on the table because I care about my table. I know heat rises. All you thermal, air conditioning, refrigeration, heating people say heat rises. I know that too because I went to that school. But yeah, you're still going to have some conductive heat. I don't like to put that on my nice table. Put a towel down first, and then you'll protect your table. But yeah, we're going to let these cool off. It's going to take a while. They're hot. Once they cool off, we'll get the lids, put those on there, fold all the edges over, stick them in the refrigerator downstairs out of the way, let everybody forget about them, and then pull them out when we need them. So that's that. Getting ready to do some cream beef, but I got to do the dishes first. I started doing it while the cheesecake was cooking, but I'm going to finish that up. See you in the next video if you want to see some tasty cream beef. Until then, we'll see you next time. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more. Later.